Hello walk fans, it's a Thursday. I'm on it again. So today I mentioned the cycle track, the Cows to Sandown cycle track 2 or 3 videos ago, and I stumbled across the track, and I know it well because I've done it loads of times. Mrs. B and I have cycled it no end of times, but today I thought I'd just give myself a reasonably flat-ish mud free, not a good start with that one, hike basically with the pack, continue the training. But I'm going to pick it up at Newport to Sandown and back basically. Anyway, yes, Newport to Sandown and back today. It follows an old Isle of Wight Central Railway route, which was, I think, opened in around the mid 1870s and closed in the mid 1950s. I think it's about an 8 mile to Sandown and back. It's quite well known with local walkers. Some more coming up here now, but I'll show you what I can find on the way and see what we see. As I say, it's a fairly flat route, railway line. So it's all about the weight in the pack and getting the miles in today, and I can feel it already. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Bye for now. I was thinking to myself, leave the walk fans alone for a bit. And then I carried on walking a little bit more. I'm thinking to myself, how can I do that? I've got to tell you, all right, we're not going to get the coastal views on this walk. It is a different thing. But instead of that, you get an effect like you're walking through an aviary, because there's woodland either side of this cycle track X rail line. There's running streams both sides. Water attracts wildlife, so in its way it's just as beautiful as a coastal walk or a hill walk, you know. So yeah, I was feeling the pack weight today, but I'm buoyed up already because of the environment and the surroundings. It's just feeds the soul. Anyone, nearly just about anyone could experience this, because it's flat. You don't have to be mega fit. You can get along here on a cycle, you can get along here on a, you know, an electric buggy or whatever. So there is really, anybody can experience this. Yeah, I would recommend it. Enough. So every so often the remains of the stations are still here, still on the lines, and this is Merston station, all that remains of it. So apparently this was a branch and it went off to Ventnor from here, as well as continuing to Sandown back in the day. Yeah, here we go, look. Merston. And every so often we have to cross one of the roads that crisscross the island, which basically put paid to the railways, I guess. What would they give for them now, I wonder? Be perfect for commuters and tourists, I'd have thought, on the Isle of Wight. I'm declaring it short season. Honestly, they don't call the Isle of Wight the Sunshine Isle for nothing. Well, actually, I don't know if they do, but they ought to. But yeah, I should be in shorts today. It's a warm one, and a less thick hat. So, note to self: it's March after all, and it's short season. Next time, walk fans, I promise, maybe. So anyway, I'm in trouble. I just thought I'd give you a quick update. I'm in trouble. I've done these videos, and a couple of my old colleagues at GKN, Ryan and Tasha, have been giving me no end of grief for not giving them a shout out. And they've decided not to buy me a coffee via the link in the description below, if you're looking for it, until I give them a shout out. So Ryan and Tash, hello. I hope you're picking up all that bird song. Otherwise, if you don't, I'm going to blame the sound man anyway. Christmas tree farm. As far as the eye can see. And what a beautiful day it's turned out to be. Like I said earlier, it's definitely shorts weather. I'm gonna have to dig them out from now on. And the other thing, I don't think you'll hear it in the background, but there's a Spitfire circling around at over where I am right now, which is, I think, Newchurch area. We'll put as usual, put a map in at the beginning and show you where we're going with where the major milestones are. But yeah, I think can you hear that? So we get them a lot in the summer. Spitfire tours over the island. It's quite popular. Unmistakable sound of the Rolls-Royce Merlin. Sound like Raymond Baxter, no relation, at you know, the old Farnborough air shows that he used to commentate on. I think he used to be a pilot in the war, actually, Raymond Baxter. Just seen another Red Squirrel Red squirrel. Red squirrel ahead of me. I don't think it'll come out though. And I think on the right hand side there is it's a nature reserve. There is a couple of hides over there. You can't see them on this, but yeah, there's a couple of hides over there. Bit of a walk to get to actually. Mrs. B and I have been there before, but yeah, sorry, I keep hearing that spit and it's unmistakable sound. Anyway, I'm going to do 8 miles along here, and then I'm going to about turn and do the same back. I don't normally favour there and back routes, they tend to bore me, but it's such a lovely day, and you know, I'm really enjoying it today. So that's what the plan is anyway. So I'm gonna stop in a bit, have some lunch, and about turn and head back to Newport. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. So this little spot is Alveston Station. I've just been reading this and it says the building now was built in 1911, 1912, and the new building incorporated the station master's house as well as a booking office and waiting room, and was completed at a cost of £125. And a new platform made of earth and clinker replaced the original wooden one at a cost of £15. Crazy. That was Alveston Station, and I read you a little bit of all that information that was on there, and it's just got me thinking. I've been here 26 or 27 years, and I've noticed a heck of a difference in the place in that period of time, how busy it's become to what it used to be. So I can only imagine what it would have been like even 50 years ago. So quiet. I mean, even the ferries would have been, you know, such a less capacity for vehicles and passengers. So I would have loved to have seen it in the 50 years ago, to experience that sort of, I don't know, you can see the mainland from here, but it sometimes feels years away. So anyway, shut up, Ian. So that's my 8 miles in just over 17-minute mile pace. So that's me. I'm going to about turn now, stop right there and have some lunch. So, in true classic Blue Peter style, by the miracle of modern science, I am watching my friend Ken doing the Highline walk in New York City, while doing my own walk on the Isle of Wight. One of these days in the not too distant future, we're going to do a dual, I think, if the technology allows, a dual walk chat from both locations.
It doesn't seem like you'd want to skate or ride a scooter on here. It's not a...
So as I say, that's my friend Ken's live stream on YouTube, walking the High Line in New York City.
Train track there.
You want to check his YouTube channel out for a more varied kind of subject content than a lot of people do. And lately he's been presenting to camera, which I think is really good. So anyway, I'm going to leave you now while I enjoy Ken's live highline walk in New York City.
The sculptures. Now the delightful thing is I just figured out how to put trolls into timeout, which is cool. You can go and see what he said. I don't care. That's up to you.
That's my friend Ken on his
Yeah,
live YouTube stream. Check him out.
This is where we're going.
I'll be honest, everything hurts today. Feet, legs. Well, yeah, okay, it's just my feet, my legs. But yeah, I've got a couple more miles to go to get into the middle of Newport. But the last couple of miles and this next two, proper feeling it. It'll be 16 miles in the end, with a 20-pound pack. But am I going to be able to do that every day? I don't know. Anyway, it's been a lovely walk though. Apart from that, up until the last, yeah, it's we've had a little bit of rain. Highlights has been catching up with Ken on his live YouTube stream. Brilliant, loved that. That gave me a boost for a mile and a half, couple of miles. Yeah, the weather, it was all right up until it rained, but it wasn't too bad. Anyway, I'll give you a shout back when I get nearer the middle of Newport and sign off with an update. But for now, nearly got run over then. Anyway, almost 16 miles from Newport to Sandown and back. Not a kissing gate in sight. But that is central East Wight for you. They just lost that loving feeling. All you're going to get around here is a wink from some troll. Yeah, a stone troll. That's about it. Anyway, got to keep moving. The blisters are telling me don't stop. I just thought I'd end on a nice bit. Nice little stretch of the brook just coming into Newport. So yeah, I'm going to call it now. It's 16 miles. I'm just going to try and catch the next bus out of town. Yeah, as I said, feet are feeling it, legs are feeling it. I don't know, but yeah, so that's going to be the end of this one. Please, if you're following me, like and subscribe. And the next one I think is going to be another one of the coastal path, just to sort of complete that circle. So maybe next week or sometime in the it might be a little bit longer because it's my birthday next weekend. So I might be away for a few days. So anyway, I am proper rambling. You can tell I'm tired. Anyway, I'm going to go. Talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you.